questions on this episode of Poet Feature.
Sounds pretty good. Let's get started.
Okay, when and where were you born?
Well, I was born on March 2nd, 1904 on Howard Street in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Okay, and did you live there your entire life?
No, actually I moved and I actually traveled around Europe during periods after college, but I returned to the U.S. after going around Europe.
How was childhood for you, Mr. Seuss?
Well, World War I and the Prohibition were both going on during my childhood, so it was a tough social and financial life because my father was a brewmaster in Massachusetts, and we were German immigrants, so obviously we were facing quite a bit of, I guess you could call it racism during World War I.
Okay. What influenced some of your writings, Mr. Seuss?
Yes. Well, the first thing is, in my childhood, I lived pretty close to the police station, and I think I saw it on Mulberry Street. In that particular story of mine, I used the motorcycles because they were the same color and design as the policemen and motorcycles on actually in my hometown.
Oh, really?
And
really? Is that it?
no, and also Sylvester McMonkey McBean in the Sneetches story. I got his little car he drove off of there used to be an old tractor I used to drive down my street. Looked sort of similar.
Where did you go to college, Mr. Seuss?
Well, you see, I started off in Dartmouth College, where, in fact, I was the editor-in-chief of the Jack-O-Lantern until me and my friends threw a drinking party, which, of course, it was in the Prohibition, and alcohol was illegal, so I got kicked off the staff. But I continued submitting articles under the pen name Dr. Seuss.
So that's where you got your name from?
Yes, that's where it all started.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Seuss.
See you later.
Bye.
I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That Sam I am, that Sam I am, I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am, I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, could you, in a car, eat them, here they are. I would not, could that, in a car. You may like them, you will see. How I would not in a tree, I would not in a tree. Not in a car, you let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train, a train. Could you, would you, on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car, Sam let me be. I would not, could not, in a box. I could not, would not, with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark, would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I would not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. Could you, would you, with a goat? I would not, could not, with a goat. Would you, could you, on a boat? I would not, could not, on a boat. I will not, with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train, not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car, you let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them, you will see. Say, I do like green eggs and ham. I do, I like them, Sam I am. I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat, and I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box. I will eat them with a fox. I will eat them in a mouse. I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them here or there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam I am. Did I ever tell you that Mrs. McCabe had 23 sons and she named them all Dave? Well, she did, and that wasn't a smart thing to do. You see, once she wants one and calls out you who. Come into the house, Dave, she doesn't get one. All 23 Daves of hers come on the run. This makes things quite difficult at the McCaves, as you can imagine, with so many Daves, and often she wishes that when they were born, she had named one of them Bodkin Van Horn, and one of them Hoo-Foos, and one of them Snim, and one of them Hot Shot, and one Sunny Jim, and one of them Shadrach, and one of them Blinky, and one of them Stuffy, and one of them Stinky. Another one Put-Put, another one Moonface, another one Marvin O'Gravel Balloonface, and one of 'em Ziggy, and one Soggy Muff, one Buffalo Bill, and one Biffalo Buff, and one of them Sneepy, and one Weepy Weed, and one Paris Garters, and one Harris Tweed, and one of them Sir Michael Carmichael Zutt, and another one Oliver Bolivar Butt, and one of them Zanzibar Buck McFate, but she didn't do it, and now it's too late.
Alright, this special edition of Poet Feature, we're featuring Edward Lear. Hello Edward.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very good, actually.
How about we start with some basic questions for this interview?
Okay.
Alright, well, where and when were you born?
Well, I was born May 12th, 1812 in Highgate, England.
Very interesting. Where did you live when you were in England?
Actually, I lived there, and actually, later in my career, I traveled all over Italy and the rest of Europe, actually.
Very
It was a
interesting.
pretty exciting life.
How was your childhood?
Well, it was poor, actually. I was the 20th child of my father, Jeremiah Lear. He actually walked, yes, it is. Actually, I worked in the stock exchange, and actually the stocks dived, and we lost all of our money, and we basically were on the streets, pretty much. 20 children on the streets, 2 parents. Wasn't that good. My 2 of my sisters, Anne and Sarah, had to raise me because my parents didn't have time for all 20 of their children. So it was a pretty tough childhood.
How was your education as a child?
Well, I did not go to school because actually I was epileptic. My sisters read me poetry and taught me how to draw.
Very interesting. Well, did you do anything else in your career than be a poet, or?
It's actually I actually was an artist. I sketched landscapes like fields, oceans, and I drew birds like scientific drawings.
Interesting.
Ask about.
Well, thank you very much for being on Poet Feature. We'll see
Thank you. There was an old man with a beard, who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren, have all built their nests in my beard."
That's good.
There was a young lady of Ryde, whose shoestrings were seldom untied. She purchased some clogs and some spotted dogs, and frequently walked about Ryde. There was an old man with a nose, who said, "If you choose to suppose that my nose is too long, you are certainly wrong, that remarkable man with a nose." One more. There was an old man on a hill, who seldom, if ever, stood still. He ran up and down in his grandmother's gown, which adorned that old man on a hill.